What is this? Are you? Why are you so silly? Good morning, YouTube. I did not know there was a Nintendo Direct today, so that's what I'm watching right now. Looks really cool. When it finishes, we can have a little discussion on it. But yeah, good morning and welcome to Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday. As you saw, Anakin started soccer today. He's so excited about it. Watched the Nintendo Direct a little bit ago, and there's some cool stuff. I think I'm most excited for, I want to say the new Hyrule Warriors, because Zelda's my favorite franchise of all time, but the Hyrule Warriors series in general, I'm not super high on it. It's a solid 6 or 7 out of 10 to me, probably. I beat Age of Calamity, and I played a little bit of the regular Hyrule Warriors, and this one's called something Imprisonment. It's about the Imprisonment War, and Princess Zelda goes back in time and meets King Rauru and helps him, I guess. I saw you can fight as a Korok. That's pretty cool. I'll probably play it, especially with Anakin. Anakin will want to play it for sure. So yeah, I'm excited about that one. And then also Dragon Quest VII Reimagined looks cool. I really want to get more into the Dragon Quest series. I've beaten the first one, Dragon Warrior 1, on mobile. It's the only one I've played through. And I originally was like, I should play these in order, but I don't think there's a reason to. I think it's like Final Fantasy. You can play, pretty sure you can play them in any order you want. So I'd like to play that one. It looked really like up my alley. The art style, the music. I know the story's probably pretty good. They showed a new Pokemon game called Pokemon Poketopia or something like that. It looked like Minecraft / Animal Crossing mixed with Pokemon. The trailer had a Ditto, like turns into a human, and like it's like a weird looking human girl, like with just dots for eyes like Ditto, and then you shape the land and like grow crops and build things, and Pokemon come and hang out with you and you feed them and stuff. It looked cute. I might try it. I don't know. We'll see. If it's like one of those like free to play type games, I'm probably not gonna touch it. But if it has some kind of story mode and it comes out on Switch 2, I'll get it and try it. They showed some more of Metroid Prime 4. I would say I'm excited for that one, but I'm so behind in the Metroid series that I don't even know when I would get to that game. I started Metroid Prime Remastered when it came out. Didn't get very far for whatever reason. I have beaten Fusion. Is that the only one I've beaten? I got really far into the Metroid 2 remake on 3DS. Forgot what that one's called. I got really far into it. I also got super far into Super Metroid, but I was using an emulator, and I accidentally save stated in an infinite death loop. You guys ever done that? That's the only bad thing about save states. I had quick keys for save stating, accidentally did it right before I died, so I just like die. Like, there's nothing I could do. There's no way to get around that because it was my only save. So I did not finish that game. So I need to play through all the Metroid Prime games before I get to 4. I'll probably play Metroid Other M before then too, so it's gonna be a while before I get to Metroid Prime 4. They showed Fatal Frame 2 remake. That's really cool. Fatal Frame 1 I was streaming for a while on one Halloween season, and it was really fun. I think it was hard though, because like it's kind of janky old horror game, you know? So did they remake number 1? I have to look into that. If they remade number 1, I'll go back and play that one before the 2 remake.
don't know why you'd skip 1 and just remake 2, but they showed Resident Evil 9. It's called Resident Evil Requiem. And they did the typical where one part of the letters turns into the number, and the Q in Requiem turns into a 9. You play as a girl this time around. Looked really fun. I'm behind on the RE Series 2. I need to play 8 still. With Resident Evil, I've beaten Resident Evil 2 Remake, 4, 5, 6, 7, and half of Code Veronica X. In Code Veronica X, you play half the game with I think Claire Redfield maybe, and then the other half with someone else, and I only beat one of their stories. But Requiem looks cool. I'm sure we'll get it. Lorena would probably want to play it. It looks like they might have gotten out of the first person. I mean, I don't remember seeing gameplay. I'm trying to think back. I'll have to go back and look again, but I don't remember seeing first person. So that's interesting if they went back to third person gameplay for Resident Evil. Speaking of Resident Evil, why didn't they remake 1 yet? Like why go do 2 and 3 and 4? Why not do 1? I really hope they do Code Veronica. That was a good game. That needs a remake. Oh, I've beaten Resident Evil 0 as well. I forgot about that one. They need to remake that too. And I'm not talking about the GameCube remakes. Those don't count. I mean, they count. They are remakes, but we need modern remakes. They showed a little bit more of Pokemon Legends ZA. I wouldn't say I'm excited for it. I'll get it. But I didn't love Pokemon Legends Arceus. I say Arceus, okay? Some people say Arceus. Some say... I think the real word is Arceus, which sounds kind of weird. I didn't love that one, though. I beat it, but I definitely prefer a more traditional Pokemon game. It was just kind of boring because there's only one town, and then you just catch Pokemon. Like, it didn't grab me like it grabbed a lot of people. They also showed Virtual Boy games coming to Nintendo Switch Online, which is kind of wild. And they are even going to have an accessory where you plug your Switch into like a Virtual Boy case, and like you sit there like you're actually on an actual Virtual Boy. I'll probably get that accessory, but I can't see myself using it. There's also going to be like a cardboard accessory. I feel like I'll just play it on the TV. Like, surely it just works on the TV, right? Are you guys excited about anything that was in the Direct? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Vlog edited and uploaded. While editing this vlog, I put some gameplay footage over a talking segment. Just the segment where I was mentioning maybe doing that. And I made it, I figured if I do my live footage, you can also see my reactions to it. It makes it a little more personal than just a random muted gameplay, you know? And I don't know, it's just something to look at while you're listening to me. I mean, maybe a lot of people do these podcast style, I don't know. But let me know what you think if you watch the next vlog, or I guess it's last vlog now. If you watch last vlog, let me know what you think. Or if you can think of any tweaks I should do or something. It's mostly just when I'm doing things that are boring, like just walking around my house like I'm doing right now. Like, who knows, when I move, maybe we'll have the best view ever, and we'll just have talking segments out on a balcony, and there'll be like a dragon behind me or something, you know? We don't know. So, no, there's not gonna be a dragon. I don't know where that came from. But it's just to have a visual element, you know, just so it's not as boring. So even sometimes different angles can make people's brains pay attention. So maybe me giving you some gameplay footage just to look at while I'm talking. You know what I mean? Or if it's distracting, let me know too. If you're paying too much attention to the gameplay and you're like, I can't even listen to what you're saying because all I see is you playing Hotline Miami over there, let me know. I'll probably take the majority. If only one of you comments, I'm gonna assume that's the majority. That's what we're gonna do. But after doing some thinking, I think something a lot of vloggers probably go through because I have went through it in my head as well. To where, so they say if you try to appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one, right? So trying to do a mass appeal when it comes to vlogging, I don't think is a great idea. Unless, I'll get to my point. I am a very nerdy person. Video games, comics, I need to get back to comics. Oh, I miss them so bad. Movies, TV shows, anime, like anything you could think of that's nerdy, I'm probably into. Toy collecting. So if I do these things on a daily basis, like in life, and I'm doing daily vlogs, it only makes sense that these things show up in the vlogs, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna not do what I like because I'm trying to appeal to the masses, and I don't want people to dislike what I'm doing because they're not gamers, or they're not into toys, or they're not, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna stop. That's one reason I haven't put any gameplay in or anything, and I try to. Hey, I'm getting a notification. That's why I don't put a lot of the nerdy stuff in the vlogs, because I'm trying to appeal to a wider audience. I'm like, I know not all of you are into this or this or this, but I think I'm gonna stop doing that. If you've watched my vlogs, you're probably into nerdy stuff too, or at least appreciate it. You know what I mean? If you're watching my vlogs, like, you may not be into toy collecting, but you may think they're cool. Me, like, I'm not into My Little Pony, but if there was some vlogger who had like a badass My Little Pony collection, like a whole room, I'd be like, well, that's impressive. I wouldn't hate on it, you know? So I'm gonna stop trying to appeal to the masses and just put my own interests into the vlogs, and hopefully they resonate with you. If not, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can still be friends. So my PC has been giving me this error saying I need to reinstall Windows to repair some components or something. And it really scared me because I was like, man, am I gonna lose everything? I have a massive 2 terabyte solid state in this computer. So all of my vlogs and all my videos, everything is just on that. I know, I need to back them up. I know. I plan on doing that at some point. But I was just thinking, if it deletes everything, I'm screwed. But after doing some research, a lot of people said, well, actually everyone who did it said they didn't lose anything. But some of them said the reinstall process didn't fix anything. And I did it last night, didn't lose anything, and it's fixed, the error's gone. And it even updated my PC, because now I can tell my icons look a little different. So that's a win. Also, if you're on Windows 10, make sure you hurry and upgrade, because you're about to lose security updates on Windows 10. I think it's still a free upgrade to 11, so just do it if you have the right hardware. I have had a laptop that wouldn't let me update to 11 because the CPU was too old, I think. Since I started losing weight, I'm down to 185.8, by the way. I started at 211. I started taking these. They're kind of expensive, unfortunately, but they're really good for your gut health. Like, they have fiber, they have all your vitamins. They are, it says superfoods greens. I forgot the word. There's like 2 different kinds of vitamins that you can get, and one of them are better absorbed by the body. And I forgot which one it is, but these are those. So these absorb really well. And they're kind of, the taste has grown on me. Some people love the taste, some people don't. That doesn't bother me. It tastes like, kind of like candy, but not as sweet. They're okay. They're not great, but they're good for you. They're beneficial. This is pretty cool. Didn't realize this was coming. These glasses, somebody texts or something, and it just goes into right into my brain while I'm talking. But yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are coming to Switch. Galaxy 1 was already on 3D All-Stars, but that's like expensive and was limited, so now you get both of them.
Oh, Leia didn't catch it. Lily's medicine for her joints. I forgot I pointed it down. Something else about the Nintendo Direct. A whole bunch of amiibo were announced, apparently. There's like 8 new amiibo. If you don't know what an amiibo is, I'll tell you. They are little toys, like little figures that have a base, and you use that on your controller or on your Nintendo Switch, and it'll scan like bonus items and stuff into your games. And there's a whole bunch of different ones, and they usually work on certain games. Like all the Zelda ones will work in Zelda, all the Mario ones will work in Mario. Where's Anakin? Where'd he go? I guess he already came in. Give me hugs. Give me hugs. Did you have a good day? Did you do soccer today?
Yeah. Soccer.
How did soccer go? Hey, what'd you do? Did you kick?
Shots.
You did soccer shots? What did you do though?
I got new toys.
Did I get you any new toys? No.
Mine.
You're silly. Got off work, fed the dogs. Then I started to play some Shadow of Mordor, but I died. The game is really annoying. Like, I think it's one of those games that you have to play like when it came out, because I played so much Assassin's Creed, which that gameplay is based off of, that it's hard to go back to the early days of Assassin's Creed like that game plays like. So the controls are real janky, and it's just such an annoying game. I'm going to finish it because I have like OCD for finishing games. And I also want to play the sequel, Shadow of War, I think. But man, that game is annoying. I downloaded the movie Together. It's a horror movie. Did we already talk about Weapons? I don't think we did. I watched Weapons the other night. It's a horror movie. Literally one of the best movies I've ever seen. The acting was great. The story was amazing. I have like really bad ADHD, especially with movies. Like I want to pick up my phone and like look at my phone and stuff. This game, I was glued to the screen the whole time. The basic elevator pitch, I won't spoil anything. 17 kids from one classroom all disappeared at 2:17 a.m. one morning. And the movie is based around trying to find where those kids are. And a lot of crazy stuff happens during the search and the investigation. But super creepy movie. The cinematography is great. Like they use camera angles that just induce anxiety. Like I don't even know how to explain it without spoiling things, but the camera angles that they use in this movie is so good. So good. You guys got to watch it. Literally, it's a 10 out of 10, and I don't give 10s out very often. It is scary, but it's the story. It's like more interesting than scary, if that makes sense. Watch it. I have no idea what this Together movie is about. I like to go into my movies completely blind. I just look at like a review or like a very short synopsis or people saying check this out, and I go watch it. Because the trailers tend to spoil like the best parts of a movie, especially comedies and I mean anything actually. If it's a comedy, the trailer will show like the funniest joke. If it's a horror, you'll see like the scariest scene. if there's like a twist in a movie, they'll show the twist. Action movie, you see like the biggest explosion in the movie. So I don't like trailers that much. So I avoid them and I go in completely blind, and that makes every movie I watch better. You should try it. We're just gonna watch that movie tonight and hang out. Since it's Friday night, stay up a little later. I got another brand deal to tell you guys about tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. But good night and subscribe.